Hunger is one of those things that plagues a lot of people. Not everybody. Some have a lack of, but most people have an overly active hunger, and it can drive people nuts. It can drive them to overeating like mad, feeling horrible about themselves, just consuming things that they shouldn't. And this applies to food, drink, substances, all this stuff. My thought is that if we're eating an appropriate diet for ourselves, we shouldn't have to struggle with fighting to not eat too much. We shouldn't have to fight to eat enough. Our hunger should be right on the mark. That's hard though. I think we're all broken in different ways, and it's just a matter of, well, how do you fix yourself? How do you fix the problem? The best food for you, I believe, fixes the problem. For me, if hunger was out of control, I call it hormonal hunger, and I don't mean like cycles, like a woman's cycle or anything like that, but I just mean a hunger that's generated unnaturally. Let's just call it that, an unnatural hunger. That is so much stronger than real hunger. And it took a while for me to ever feel true hunger. So I grew up, I've made a video about this before, always being hungry and never knowing how I was going to make it to my next meal. And I'm not understanding how anybody could. But so if you're eating appropriately for yourself, you shouldn't have to fight through that hunger. If you've got this, people call it food noise. It's, I guess, a great name for it. But if you cannot stop thinking about food, stop thinking about where your next fix or meal or drink or substance is going to come from, what you're going to have, how much you're going to have of it, who you're going to have it with, all that stuff, I think of that as a flag. That's an indication that something's a little off. For me, I use that to determine what would free me, truly free me. And I found that it was a very specific diet. Doesn't mean that that's your diet. A lot of people stop with red meat only, and that's extremely limiting for most people. Most people think of an all meat diet as extremely limiting. I don't think of it that way, but a lot of people do. It doesn't matter. If it is for you, then you have to do you. I hate that saying, but it's true. You have to find out what works for you and what makes you happy and what frees your mind so that you don't have to think about it all the time. Good luck. Mine was ribeye and water. If I go away from that, to the degree I go away from that, that brings in cravings, an addiction feeling, but damn those cravings. I hate them. They just consumed me. So just like the addiction one that I did, this is like the hormonal, the hunger aspect of it that everyone wants to try to get free from and live their life. So I believe it's diet. I could be wrong, but I think it's what we consume that either makes it exactly perfect for us without feeling massive craving, just a simple, okay, it's time for me to eat, or not. So good luck, keep trying, and I'm behind you, okay? You can always write me. I'm here, okay?